What's up guys, Windescent here with another Elestrals deck profile. So I played Krakatuga once again and went undefeated in Swiss once again. I was 4-0 and then I decided with my opponent to intentional draw so that we could both top. I could have even lost and topped, and it would have been nice to go 5-0 again, but I thought I'll be kind. Let us both take a little break before top 8 and guarantee us both the top 8 place. Oh, which you're allowed to do in Elestrals. I should say that. At least at the time of recording this video. So, yeah, I played Krakatuga again, like in the last webcam tournament where I was also undefeated in Swiss and lost in top 8. This time, and in both last tournament and this tournament, I feel like I could have won the first round of top 8, but it was just came down to a little bit of luck, and both players played well, and this deck is hard in a best of 3 to pilot, but it's possible. So I maybe went a bit too greedy in some scenarios. But enough about that. Let's get to the deck profile. So one Mutation, really good solid card, pairs well with Galaxy. One is enough, and I have one more in the side deck. We'll get to that later. So one Mutation, 2 Foamy, nice searcher, brings out any 1-cost water Elestral when it dies in battle, sort of like a giant rat type card. And it's good. Some effects activate when they're summoned, some don't, but you can misenchant stuff if you want. So I could bring a water Elestral, but give it a different spirit. It doesn't really matter too much in this build, but yeah, important thing to know. 2 Galaxy, I only own 2. I want to try with 3. I'm getting a 3rd one because I ordered some first edition pre-order stuff. Next, 2 Vertaqua. I think 2 is nice. I wouldn't want to play 1 because then it's like it comes if it comes, or then I get it with Foamy, and I don't really use Foamy that much. It's a really good card to have. It's always nice to see, but it's not so important. But Vertaqua is really good, and I think 2 is the magic number. Next, 3 Small Tuga. We play 4 Fire Red Elestrals in the main deck, so when you normal cast him, you get to search a 1-cost Fire Elestral from your deck to your hand. Really good solid card, always nice to start with. And sometimes, under a Galaxy, it's a 5 attacker, so it's not even that bad late game. So yeah, another Galaxy would be nice. 2 Krakatuga, I think that's the magic number. He's super strong, but you shouldn't build the whole deck around him. So I can expend 2 fire to burn my opponent for 3. That's already really good. And then if any player plays Eruption, I can destroy a card my opponent controls. Yeah, it's good. It burns a lot. And then if I burn more, I can destroy stuff, anything. But again, 2 Spirit Elestral, don't put too much pressure or focus on them. This deck wins without it easily as well. Triple Necroth. It's a good small Tuga target. It's a 5 attacker, which is the highest base attack on a 1-cost Elestral. And when it kills something, it burns for 1. So yeah, going a bit more to that burn control aspect, controlling your resources through burn, so you know they go sort of hand in hand, and a good attacker. 1 Warmite, I can search it with Small Tuga, so it's not, and I have 3 Small Tugas. It's not a card I want to constantly see, but it's really good against strong guys. 3 attack, once per turn I can give something -4 until the end phase. So it beats over 6 attackers and crashes with 7 attackers. Anything else less it kills, yeah. 3 Nog, it's a 2-cost draw 2. It's really good, but yeah, remember it's not part of greed, it costs spirits, blah blah blah. You probably understand. Ambrosia, really good card. Pay 1, restore 3. Always important to have. And expending 1 to draw is also good in this game, like if you don't have a summon or you don't want to summon or ascend or enchant something. Then a card that I wish I had more of, I only have 2, Resting on Your Laurels. This is such a good card. It's really good destruction. It's 1 cost and any color. I like it more than Earthquake. And that's already good. But the reason why I like it even more is because in this deck I don't play any Divine Runes, I don't play any Stadiums. So people who do play, or people who just happen to get something more on board, they make it so easy for this card to be online. It's almost always online when I play. So it's just good removal. Speaking of good removal, Earthquake is really good, but I feel I have played 3 Earthquake. I'm getting a bit tired of it. I never once needed or wanted to see it during the whole tournament. And I was undefeated, and even when I lost it wouldn't have helped me. I think I even saw it and it ruined it. Then Triple Eruption, sorry Coder, things happen, and sometimes you lose to Triple Eruption. Moving on, well, I mean, yeah, do I need to explain? It's a good card, 2 for 3 spirits, and it triggers Krakatuga, and it finishes games. So I just sit on it when my opponents play a lot, and then I play them. Everyone knows how to play around this, but you know, I don't play it just as a finisher or a burn card. It combines with Krakatuga and with what else my deck does. 3 Shield of Achilles, really good card. 2 Poison Tipped, I only own 2. I need to get 1 more at some point. 2 Gorgon's Gaze. I now have 2 playsets of these, but the third one is in the side, something I'm looking to change. And 3 Tsunamis, really good card. I feel like the only thing I want to change currently is take away all the Earthquakes. Because I feel like it's not worth it. The only reason, like my side deck is cool, so that's the only reason why I would probably keep them. But, and we'll get to that soon, but I think it's not worth it. I just need to get better side deck cards, which I don't have, so that's the only issue. Spirits, same as last time, I think, but I mean, maybe you didn't see it, maybe you did. 2 of these are stellar, very important. So 8 Leviathan, 8 Vipyro, means 16, 4 Teratlas. I played 3 Earthquake, they cost 2 Earth, so I can easily play 2. I could Ambrosia for a third one, but I probably won't, and as I said, I didn't really feel like playing Earthquake. I know it's a good card, but I feel like in my deck I don't really need it. But yeah, well, there are difficult things to work with, what I'd rather deal with most things with counter runes. Side deck, another Mustation if I need more defense or offense. The third Foamy in case I need more like a bit of slower gameplay, and yeah, Foamies. Typhlant, this is a funny card against like combo decks or whatever. On summon I discard a random card from my opponent's hand. It's just a bit of fun, but it could be okay. And it triggers with Foamy. It doesn't have to be normal cast. Then Sluggle, same thing as Typhlant, doesn't have to be normal cast to trigger. Recover 3 water. So if I would like play a mirror match against Burn, I would probably put these in, or just some really slow grindy game. 2 Tectares. These I have against, well, I mean, if I play against Earth, they swarm the field or they play a lot of stuff, Divine Roots, etc. I'll have really big beaters. Same reason with Volcaris. I don't really like expect to play a lot of fire currently, but you know, just in case, it's searchable with small Tuga, and same as Tectares. It's just fire isn't as a good. It's not that good currently. Yes, there are some decks that are cool, but you know. 1 Pandora's Box. I didn't even side deck it in against the deck where that it would have worked very well against, because I thought it was too expensive and unnecessary. I don't really feel like it's that important yet. It's good, but yeah, I'd rather deal with those kind of cards with something else, like a Gorgons or PTA or whatever. So yeah, as I said, the third Gorgons is here. 2 Helios Chariot Ride. It's cool. I can play it on my opponent's draw step, so they can't play any runes, or during my draw step so that they can't react with runes when I go for a big play or attack or whatever. And the first top 8 game, I had Nectar, I had all kinds of cool stuff, but I didn't have any one Spirit Elestral. So it really did a lot of work alone, this card, when I finally drew something, a Necrof, yeah. But it came too late, and then because I was too long without drawing cards and I had to expend a lot to keep drawing, or I mean too long without finding a one Spirit Elestral. I was a bit greedy, I didn't want to mulligan because my hand was good and I had the Nectar, so I was a bit stupid, or greedy. Let's say, not stupid, I mean there was a reason for why I kept it, but you know. Anyways, if you can guess what my favorite Elestral is, you can get a prize. Actually, I don't know if it's my favorite. That's what's always been my favorite, but now, let's see, maybe it's gonna be Krakatuga soon. Anyways, thanks for watching, and look forward to me being undefeated in the next tournament in Swiss and then doing better in top 8. Thanks to everyone I played. Some games were a bit unsatisfactory for my opponents. For example, when I controlled the entire game with counter runes and didn't let them do anything. Or when my opponent was beating me and stayed at 6 spirits not to die to double eruption, but I played triple eruption. So, you know, shit happens, I'm out.